Hey, happy Wednesday, teammates. Coming up, we got a quick PSA return to just go over here. We'll just dive right into it. Leading off, we got two cards that did not make the cut, did not get graded. Of the two, we got a 66 Mantle. This one showed up as altered. Kind of a bummer, but I was hoping they'd still grade it. It looked like somebody went through and wrote like a 5. They did something on the shoulders and then like erased it or something, but so it looked like they played with it, but I was hoping it was still going to go through and get graded. Still has corners for a 66, which is kind of fun. The other card that I got that I was kind of excited to take the adventure on, we got a 2003 Ultra Platinum Medallion LeBron card. So this is a LeBron James rookie. These were numbered to 100. However, you'll notice there's a fair chunk of these cards out there that do not have the serial number. So the Fleer Ultra, I think they ended up going bankrupt or they went under, and they ended up selling a whole bunch of their leftovers. In that batch of leftovers, they had some of these cards that were like the Platinum Medallions missing the serial number. And then, if somebody pulled a card that was damaged, they could send it in, get a replacement. They would go through, write the serial number, and send it back. But they wouldn't print the serial number on. So this LeBron, I kind of wanted to see what PSA was going to go through and do with it. I did go through and purchase this from eBay. So this card passed PSA authentication through eBay. But I just went through, kept it in the authentication guarantee, and then sent it to PSA just to kind of see what they would do with it. And PSA, yeah, they don't want to grade the handwritten serial numbers, so that's how that one plays out. So I might have my first adventure to Beckett or something along the lines with this one, but still kind of a cool, makes getting a rare LeBron card a little bit more realistic, but kind of fun. Next batch we're going to go through and got a 2024 Jayden Daniels Instant Impact Green Pulsar. These are serial numbered out of 25. A little bit different shine to the modern version. Next, we got a 2008 Matt Ryan Rookie Refractor. This is the era that's a little bit more fun here, where they kind of had them labeled. Gets a 9. Of course, we're always hoping for stuff that doesn't happen with those 10s. Next, we got a 07 Justin Verlander Refractor. A little off left to right, but still gets the 9. Still pitching. That's kind of fun for him. Here we got a 1953, probably one of the best looking sets of all time, I would say. A 1953 Joe Astroth. This gets a 4.5. Kind of fun. For some chuckles, the seller on eBay listed this as Gem Mint. So I think we can kind of roll the eyes a little bit at that one together. But kind of sharp, still gets a 4.5, which is kind of fun on a 53 still. Value on that's probably like $30. Here is a fun one. This was the big one of the order here. We got a 1999 Metal Universe A-Rod PMG, Precious Metal Gems. This year the PMGs were numbered to 50. So that's one of the more collectible sets of the 90s. If you saw a video before, I found this one kind of out in the wild. But comes back a PSA 7. The last 7 I think did about $2,500, so that's a pretty fun find there. Here we got a 2000 Upper Deck Tom Brady rookie, gets a PSA 4. This card, for some reason, there's a lot of fakes out on it. You can kind of tell with the foil. It's a little harder to sell if they're not slabbed, since the counterfeits are kind of out there. The reason it got a 4, I don't know if you can kind of see it. There we go. Just right up there, it looks like we just kind of had a little bit of a crease. So, still fun getting a Brady rookie there. Those are always cool, but gets a 4. This one I kind of had higher hopes for, but we got a 68 Tom Seaver Rookie Cup here, or All-Star Rookie Cup. These cards, it's just so hard finding them with corners and centered as well as this one is. There was a little bit of wear in the top right here. So I think that's what kind of did me in a little bit, but Seaver still gets a PSA 5. I think this is about a $75 card as is. Next, we got an 02 Yao Ming rookie. Upper deck, not worth much, but a Yao, pretty fun. What do we got? Maybe, I don't know if that's Richard Jefferson maybe there. Kind of a fun wonky card here. We got a 2001 Fleer Greats we'll call it college game used shirt card here. Authentic game worn shirt of the late great Bobby Knight. So a little slice of a shirt in there. But some of these things, they're just kind of cool. 01, that's kind of a fun little era of cards there. Next, we got 96 Topps Chrome Ray Allen rookie. Little off-center, left to right. This card as a 10 surprisingly does over $1,000, so kind of fun if you can find a good one in the wild. But the 9s, it's basically 10 or bust. The 9s are 40 or so. And then we got white chocolate here, everybody's favorite, or certainly one of mine back in the day. Led to a lot of fancy turnovers with me trying to imitate some of his game. But 1998 Skybox Premium Jason Williams Autographics. So these ones, they went through. I think they kind of had a stamp on some of these too. You can kind of see it by the logo here. Yeah. But gets a PSA 8. So fun batch. Thanks.